All right, let's now take a look at how to perform some chords and chord progressions using the push. So I am in note mode right now, as you can see. If you're not, switch over from session to note mode. Just to check the scale, I'll tap the scale button, and right now it's set to C major. All right, so with the left hand, I'm going to play the root note of the chord, and with the right hand, I'm going to be playing the chord. So we'll start off by taking a look at basic triads. So with the left hand, I'm playing the root note. As we know, the colored pad is the root note. And now with the right hand, I can create the chord. I'm going to use the thumb on the root again. So that's the 1. And then with the index finger, I'm going to play the third of the chord. And with the ring finger, I'm going to play the 5th. So that's the basic C major triad. Now the great thing about this instrument is that we can take that specific structure that we just looked at and just move it across to play the other chords. So for example, if I want to play the second chord in the scale, which would be a D minor, I'll just move that structure to the right and I get D minor. Let's move it over again. This is E minor. Now I don't have space to move further, so I'm going to move it up. So I'm going up here for the 4th note, and this chord moves up here. So that'll be the F major triad. Let's move that shape up 1 step for the 5th, and then the 6th. Again, run out of space, so let's move up for the 7th. That's the diminished chord, and finally back to the 1. So those are the basic major scale triads. Just to get familiar with this, let's play along to the click. I'm at 90 BPM right now. All right, so let's make these chords a bit more interesting by moving that third up or down to create a sus4 or a sus2. So for example, if I was to play that same C major triad, as we already know, with the index finger, I'm playing the third. If I just move that 1 step above, we get a sus4. Now you can choose to just move the index finger or use the middle finger to play the note. Now to do a sus2, we can move that index finger a step behind. So this would be a sus2. So just by moving 1 finger, we have access to 2 additional chords. Major triad, sus4, and sus2. And again, that same shape can be moved around to create other chords. So let's do the D minor now. Same for E. I've run out of space here, so I'm going to move up. The 4th. The 5th. The 6th. 7. And back to the root. Now that we know how to play some basic triads, some sus chords, let's now create an interesting chord progression. We're going to start with a 6, but with the sus. So basically going from sus4 to the triad to the sus2, then a third, then a 4, and then a 5, doing that same sus inclusion. So the 5 chord with the sus4, the triad, and the sus2. and then finally back to the 1 chord. All right, so let's try this with the metronome. So that's how you can combine some basic triads, some sus chords to create an interesting chord progression.